Hi friends, welcome back to our channel. Recently, we have received somber news about the passing of some extraordinary talents. Today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. We will also recap the stars we have recently lost. Before we begin, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Angel Salazar, the actor best known as Al Pacino's trusted sidekick Chichi in the 1983 film Scarface, has died. Salazar passed away in his sleep over the weekend. His representative Roger Paul confirmed to Deadline. He was 68. His rep and longtime friend Ann Wingsong told TMZ Salazar was found dead in bed Sunday at a friend's home in Brooklyn. A cause of death was not revealed, but Wingsong told the publication Salazar suffered from heart issues. Salazar collected more than 50 acting credits over the course of his 45-year career, but it was his role as Chichi, Tony Montana's devoted henchman in the Brian De Palma-directed Scarface, for which he is best remembered. One of his more memorable moments is the chainsaw scene where he saved Tony's life. He starred alongside Michelle Pfeiffer, Stephen Bauer, Murray Abraham, Robert Loggia, and Mark Margolis in the film, written by Oliver Stone. He went on to co-star with Tom Hanks as Rico in the 1988 film Punchline, and he reunited with Pacino in 1993's Carlito's Way in the role of Walberto, also directed by De Palma. His other film credits include 1980's Where the Buffalo Roam, 1982's A Stranger is Watching, 1984's The Wildlife, and as Tommy John in 1980's Sylvester. His earliest role was in Boulevard Nights, Michael Pressman's 1979 reflection on Los Angeles gang life, according to IMDb. His television work includes On Our Own, the new Treat series, Jersey Mafia Chronicles, and In Living Color. Salazar also appeared on Last Comic Standing and several HBO comedy specials. At the time of his death, he was reprising his role as Chichi in the Brooklyn premiere from Brooklyn-born director Eric Spade Rivas, where he reunited with Stephen Bauer, Manolo from Scarface. Former YouTube CEO Susan Wojcicki, a tech pioneer who was one of Google's earliest employees, has died after living with lung cancer for 2 years, according to her husband. She was 56. It is with profound sadness that I share the news of Susan Wojcicki passing. My beloved wife of 26 years and mother to our 5 children left us today after 2 years of living with non-small cell lung cancer, Dennis Troper wrote in a Facebook post. Troper said Wojcicki was not just my best friend and partner in life, but a brilliant mind, a loving mother, and a dear friend to many. Her impact on our family and the world was immeasurable. We are heartbroken but grateful for the time we had with her, Troper said. Please keep our family in your thoughts as we navigate this difficult time. Wojcicki, who was one of the most prominent women in Silicon Valley, had been involved with YouTube's parent company Google from its earliest days, when its 2 founders worked out of her garage in California to build a search engine. She later became Google's 16th employee and had worked at the company for nearly 25 years. Google's CEO Sundar Pichai expressed condolences in a post on X early Saturday, saying Wojcicki was core to Google's history. She was an incredible person, leader, and friend who had a tremendous impact on the world, and I'm one of countless Googlers who is better for knowing her. We will miss her dearly, Google CEO Sundar Pichai said on X. Wojcicki had served as YouTube's CEO for 9 years before announcing last year in a blog post that she would be stepping back from her leadership role to focus on her family, health, and personal projects that she was passionate about, CNN previously reported. She oversaw YouTube during the web's pivotal transition toward social media, but also as online platforms came under increasing scrutiny for spreading misinformation, hate speech, and other harmful content. I'm so proud of everything we've achieved, Wojcicki wrote when announcing she was stepping down in 2023. It's been exhilarating, meaningful, and all-consuming. Rachel Lillis, voice actor for Pokemon's Misty and Team Rocket's Jessie, has died. She was 46. Lillis died on August 10th after being diagnosed with breast cancer in May 2024. Her Pokemon co-star, Veronica Taylor, shared a post on social media following Lillis's death. We all know Rachel Lillis from the many wonderful roles she played. She filled our Saturday mornings and before, after school hours with her beautiful voice, her terrific comic timing, and her remarkable acting skills. Taylor, who voices Ash Ketchum in the anime series, shared on X, the social media platform formerly known as Twitter. In a statement, Taylor added, "Rachel was an extraordinary talent, a bright light that shone through her voice, whether speaking or singing. She will be forever remembered for the many animated roles she played, with her iconic performances as Pokemon's Misty and Jessie being the most beloved." Rachel was so thankful for all of the generous love and support that was given to her as she battled with cancer. The statement continued, "It truly made a positive difference. Her family also wishes to thank you as they take this time to grieve privately. A memorial is being planned for a future date. With love, Veronica." Maurice Williams, the lead singer of Morris Williams and the Zodiacs, died Sunday at the age of 86. No cause was given. Born in Lancaster, South Carolina, Williams went on to form his first group, the Royal Charms, during his high school years. The North Carolina Music Hall of Fame reported his first major hit in 1957 with the song Little Darlin', which he wrote and recorded with his group, the Gladiolas. The song rose to number 11 on the Billboard R&B chart and later became a major hit when recorded by the Diamonds. In 1959, Williams renamed the group to Morris Williams and the Zodiacs. In 1960, they released Stay, which became the shortest #1 song on the Billboard singles chart at just 1 minute and 32 seconds. Stay was also featured in the 1987 movie Dirty Dancing. Williams also had the 1961 hit May I, which became his third million seller. Williams became a member of the Vocal Group Hall of Fame in 2007 and the NC Music Hall of Fame in 2010, survived by his wife Emily. Survived. Bob Tischler, the writer and producer known for his work on Saturday Night Live, has died. He was 78. The former SNL head writer, who is largely credited with helping revive the NBC sketch comedy show after its infamously panned 1980-1981 season, died on July 13th at his home in Bodega Bay, California. His son Zeke told the New York Times that the cause of death was pancreatic cancer. Born June 12, 1946 in Englewood, New Jersey, Tischler attended Ithaca and Franconia colleges in the 1960s before working as a sound engineer in radio and television. After working together on a radio ad, Christopher Guest recommended him to National Lampoon, for which he produced the albums Radio Dinner, Gold Turkey, and That's Not Funny, That's Sick, as well as the National Lampoon Radio Hour in 1973. John Belushi also tapped Tischler to produce his and Dan Aykroyd's first Blues Brothers album, 1978's Briefcase Full of Blues, which topped the Billboard album chart. He went on to produce their album Made in America, as well as the soundtrack to the 1980 Blues Brothers movie. After SNL creator Lorne Michaels handed the reins to Jean Doumanian for season 6, the show suffered until Dick Ebersol replaced her and brought on Tischler as a supervising producer. The next year, Tischler was promoted to head writer, his position until he departed in 1985. In his 20-22 autobiography, From Saturday Night to Sunday Night, My 40 Years of Laughter, Tears, and Touchdowns in TV, Ebersol wrote that Tischler wanted the show to succeed, adding, but more than that, he was exactly the leader the writer's room needed: steady, calm, and respected. Tischler's work with cast member Eddie Murphy helped revive the show, also writing for guest Billy Crystal, Martin Short, and more. "We had this thing for Eddie because Eddie would take what we wrote and make it better every single time," Tischler was quoted saying in James Andrew Miller and Tom Shales' 2002 book Live from New York, An Uncensored History of Saturday Night Live. Tischler also wrote for such shows as Empty Nest, Something So Right, and Boy Meets World.